Okay, here we are back in Always Sometimes Monsters, and we need to head to the junkyard. So, if you've been paying attention to what I've been saying in previous videos, you know it's going to be brake cutting time. But first we have to play this out. Come on, Stan, you know I'll get you the money eventually. That's not the point, Preacher. The car's not leaving the shop until I'm paid back in full. Maybe next time don't bet more than you can afford to lose, huh? Right, I know, I learned my lesson. And you'll be right there just waiting for me when I slip up again too. Do you ever get tired of profiting off others' failings? Possibly, I haven't had too much of a break to ponder it, though. Hey, I'll cut you a deal since we're old friends and all. You want this car out of here so badly, how about we take one final bet for all the marbles? I just finished construction on the track out back. I mean to give it a good test run. One lap, fastest across the finish line walks away with the victor. You win, debt's clear, and you get the keys back. Come on, Stan, I'm not falling for it again. I made a promise to God. Well, we wouldn't want to upset the big, spooky almighty now, would we? Sounds like Mark's having a bit of trouble. Who's your little friend, Preacher? Don't tell me you're turning this sweet young thing into a nun. This is Heroine. She's the reason I need the car back. Well, why didn't you say so? Heck, if you're not willing to bet on your ride, I might as well extend the offer to Heroine here. So, what do you say? Ever wanted to own a hot rod before? I've still technically got the right to do whatever I like with the Preacher's car. Which one is that exactly? Well, it's obviously the shittier of the two. Nothing beats my car. Go on, let's see how well you can guess. Well, I don't know which car is his. I don't remember what I went with last time, so I'm just gonna pick the red one. Is it the red one? Wrong. Huh, as if the Preacher can afford something as exquisite as the Devil's Chariot. Nope, his is the far shittier Blessed Blue. Good looking at top speed faster than a school bus with that thing. Don't sweat, it's still one hell of a vehicle. Normally I wouldn't risk losing such leverage, but I like the way you look. If you're willing to gamble, then I'm game. What are the terms? One lap around my newly completed racetrack, fastest time wins. Provided you don't wipe out and wreck yourself, that is. You win, you get the keys to the Preacher's car. I win? Now what do I want? If I win, you gotta work for free out back in the scrapyard for the next 3 months. And don't think you can run away from it either. Mechanic Stan always collects on debts owed. 3 months? That's insane. How am I supposed to live making no money? Oh, don't worry about that. I'll throw you a loaf of bread or two every week. Wouldn't want you starving. Besides, I'm sure the good Preacher will help you look after you, right? It's not like he's going anywhere soon either. Now, don't worry. I play fair on all my bets. You can ask the Preacher man. He'll tell you. I'm no cheat. I'll give you as much time as you want to make sure the car's in good working order before we drive. Heck, I'll even let you work in my shop if you need to. Only rule I won't break on, though, is once you say you're ready to go, there's no turning back. I have some principles, you know what I mean? Mark, what do you think? Would we be better off taking him on a fiddle contest? It's dangerous. Not only is Stan a crafty bastard, but he's one hell of a driver. As that may be, it's our only way out of town. There's no bus service to San Bernardino, and I don't know where we could get another car. Then we don't have a choice, do we? We always have a choice, baby girl. Unfortunately, the alternative is giving up on San Bernardino. I'll help you no matter what you decide to do, but this is a decision you have to make on your own. So what's it going to be? So how is that line from The Devil Went Down to Georgia goes? I'll take that bet you're going to regret because I'm the best there's ever been. If I'm not willing to risk it all myself, then what am I doing all this whole time? Alright, Stan, you've got a deal. I'll play your little game. Well then, let's shake on it and call it a day. I'm getting a little hungry and could use some lunch. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'll see you two later. Don't try anything funny while I'm gone. Remember, God's watching. You know, I'm not afraid of us losing. Why is that? I see it so clearly now. This is just a test of our faith. We're gonna be just fine, baby girl. We've got God on our side. Well, ain't that a relief, and there's a typo they still haven't fixed. Well, let's go take a look at this old beast and see how she's doing. It's been a while since I checked under the hood of old Blessed Blue. How's it looking? Think we actually got a chance to win? Well, it ought to run just fine, but Stan's track is a bit of a doozy. I reckon it's got the handling needed to clear the big curve, but getting a good top speed's tough. You should find some time to take a look at the course when you get a chance. Odds are we can probably do a few upgrades on the cheap, but we gotta know what we need. I think that's enough excitement for today, though. What do you say to grabbing some lunch at the Bacon Barn? Someone I want you to meet, so how about I see you there in a couple minutes? Sounds good to me. And who could this person at the Bacon Barn be? Well, only one way to find out, right? Well, sure beats walking to San Bernardino, I guess. Indeed, heroine, indeed. Come on. Okay, there it goes. And Bacon Barn is somewhere down here. There. Can I get that second burger with no pickles? Second burger, huh? Did you order for me already? Wouldn't dream of it. This one's for Carla. Little thing can't stand pickles. Who the heck is Carla? Oh, I didn't mention, did I? She's my girlfriend, the love of my life. Why don't you order yourself something and come sit down? She'll be here any minute. And hell, I already have stuff. Now that's a good-looking burger. Healthy appetite's a good thing. You know, it's not fancy, but boy do I love me some Bacon Barn. Quick service, you know, they don't keep you waiting on your food. Yeah, I guess so. Speaking of waiting around forever, where the heck is that woman? It's just like Carla, leave you hanging on a date while your meal goes cold. You're probably tied up with work again. From what little she tells me, I gather her boss rides her pretty hard. You don't say. By the way, when were you going to mention you had a girlfriend? I didn't think it was that big of an issue. We haven't been dating too long, but I gotta say the connection is definitely there. She's a good and honest girl, got a real good heart and a real pure soul. Maybe I'm speaking a little prematurely, but I think she might be the one. Look at you getting all giddy about her. That's really sweet. I can't help it. When you get the feeling gets you. Sometimes you're just sure about certain people. You know what I mean, baby girl? That gut instinct that says you're meant to be together? I don't know, feelings and reality don't always line up. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. It's impossible to tell. Well, I'm happier than I've been in a long while anyhow. Carla's got a lot to do with that, I think. Speak of the devil. Sorry I'm late, babe. Work's been killer so far today. I'm already dead tired. No problem at all, sugar. I want you to meet my friend. Carla, this is Heroine. Heroine, this is Carla. You look familiar for some reason, you know that? Where would I have seen you before? Where would you have seen me? Dun dun dun. And may as well throw gas on the fire. Well, probably at the strip club. You gave me a lap dance yesterday. Wait, what in the world are you talking about? Carla, tell me this ain't true. Take it easy, nobody's perfect. So, it is true then? I'm so disappointed in you. I really expected better. Guess she's not as pure as you thought then. What the heck do you mean by that? I've got no problem with Carla's job, haven't for months. It's you I'm disappointed in, Heroine. Will you cut her some slack, Mark? I ask you to come to church with me and you run off to a strip club. Getting lap dances, no less. Wait, so you got no problem at all dating a stripper? Heck no, why would I? Okay. Just thought, you being a preacher and all. The way I see it, people have got the right to be whoever they want to be. It doesn't matter what walk of life you come from, you gotta have conflict with the book somewhere. Maybe some are more obvious than others, but it's our duty to look past that and see people as they are. I think Jesus meant something different about interacting with the sinners, but hey, whatever works. When I look at Carla, I see someone who's good and honest to me. They ain't gonna change regardless of what she does for a job. This is why I'm in love with him. You're such a sweetheart, you know that? I can't even stay mad at Heroine now. Come on, let's eat. I'm starving. So, what have you two been up to today? Well, we just got back from Stan's shop. Looks like I'll be getting the keys back before long. You're not gambling again, are you? You know that never ends well when you're betting with that creep. No, I'm not betting against him. Heroine is. I don't see how that's any better. Heroine, don't tell me you really agreed to this. Afraid so. Already shook hands and everything. It's just a little race around Stan's track. What's the worst that could happen? You're kidding me, right? How does wrecking a smoldering ball of fire sound? It sounds rather toasty. Mark, there's no way you're going to tell me that that car is ready for a race? I thought you said it was as good as gold, a top-notch vehicle. Well, she is. It's just Blessed Blue might need a few little upgrades before she's in peak condition. What kind of upgrades are we talking about? Keep in mind that we don't have a ton of money or time at this point. Well, I figure we're going to need some new tires for starters. Stan's track isn't exactly Grand Prix material. You can say that again. What I mean is, it wouldn't do us any favors losing a wheel to some rogue shrapnel. Alright, where can I get those? On our budget, they're gonna have to come second-hand. I bet you could convince... I bet you could convince Darren over at the Big Dog Boxing Club to give you a set. He uses them for training his fighters, but membership's been a little low these days, so he'll have extras to spare. Okay, I'll go talk to Darren about tires, then. Just be sure you're ready to break a sweat. Darren doesn't let anyone leave his club in a dry shirt. What else is on the list for repairs? What isn't on the list? Well, gear shift has a tendency to stick, unfortunately. It's nothing worse than being on a straightaway and getting caught in low gear. Shouldn't be too hard to fix so we can find some industrial cleaner and give it a good rinse. Only problem is the stuff we need is really strong. Over-the-counter stuff won't cut it, I'm afraid. Where can we get that, then? We need to find someone who deals with these sorts of chemicals regularly. There's a fellow, James I think his name is. Hangs out near the closed-down Supergas just north of the trailer park. Trouble kid, but he knows his chemistry, that's for sure. You're not talking about the Skid Row weirdo, are you? You know what he does for a living, don't you? Never pay that any mind. It's not our place to judge. Some people ain't got the luxury of choosing their path in life. No sense looking down on them for it. Hey, whatever you two want. Now, I gather he's a bit of a paranoid sort, so be prepared for a lot of mistrust. Alright, I'll see about paying him a visit. Is that everything, then? Well, Blessed Blue is fast, but she ain't the fastest. There's a gym in Stan's course, and unless we can get a good top speed, we might not clear it. I reckon we'll need a better transmission if we're gonna win this thing. New transmission? How the heck are we gonna afford that? Well, you're right, they ain't cheap. Thankfully, though, Stan's not the only gearhead in town. Oh yeah? Who's that? Another one of the folks in the trailer park, old guy named Grafton. He lives in the blue trailer all by himself, spends way too much time by the campfire. Back in his prime, he was something of a premier mechanic, or so I've heard. Honestly, don't know much more than that, but if anyone can guess what we need, it's him. I actually know who you're talking about. We met on my way into town. Oh, well, then I guess this'll be a piece of cake. See, plans coming together like a real good thing. The way I see it, we'll have the keys back within a week. Alright, let me just write this all down so I can keep it straight. And we now have the car part list. Now, it's gonna take some time to get everything, so don't dilly-dally on it. I know you're not interested in staying here too long. Right, we gotta get the move on eventually. Speaking of getting a move on, I'm due back at the church. Carla, you be good. Heroine, I guess come and find me at the church tomorrow so we can get a star on that list. You be good, darling. You too, sweetheart. So I wonder what all you can choose here. I'm guessing the stripper that gives you the dance is the one that will turn out to be his girlfriend. I'm wondering if which of the two old guys you side with determines which of them you have to get the part from. Well, I'm about finished my food. What do you say we go sit outside a minute before I've got to get back to work? Sure, lead the way. Pretty sure fast food is not good for her figure. Hey, so I'm sorry for baiting you out to Mark like that. He was just going on about how perfect you were, and he's done a lot for me. I just thought it was important that he knew he was dating, you know... A whore? No, I didn't mean it like that. I I dance for money. If people would pay me to do that with my clothes on, I would. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of opportunities for someone like me apart from the club. If you want to think less of me for it, by all means, go ahead. But Mark doesn't, and that's all that matters to me. I'm just surprised, is all. The pair of you are an unusual combination. All I was trying to do was look out for him. I'd hate to see his heart break. Never. I couldn't. Mark's the best man I've ever had in my life. I love him to death. And he really doesn't mind the dancing? No, he knows why I do it, and he doesn't judge anyone. It's a really admirable trait. Look, I'm sorry for snapping at you like that. You wouldn't believe how much shit I have to put up with because of that job. Don't worry about it, I didn't mean to offend. Right now, I'm a lot more concerned about this race. Oh, I'm with you on that. I know Mark's got faith in you and his old car and everything, but it all seems so risky. I mean, what if someone gets hurt? What if someone gets killed? You really think that could happen? I don't know, maybe. The real question should be, is it worth the risk finding out? What other option do we have, though? We already shook on it. I don't think there's any other way out of the city. If you got some brilliant plan, by all means, let me know. Well, I did have one idea, but I know Mark wouldn't like it. What are you talking about? Well, Stan's always had a bit of a thing for me. He's always making comments going on about how I'm wasted dating a preacher. Of course, I always brush him off, but he's convinced I harbored some secret desire for him. If I were to go and shop and distract him for a while, do you think you could take care of his car? You mean mess with the engine or something? I mean cut the brakes. Stan fixed the engine with no trouble, that'd just delay the inevitable. Cutting the brakes, on the other hand, he might not notice until it's too late. Emphasis on the too late part. You can't be serious, can you? I mean, what if he gets hurt or something? So what if he does? You'll get what you want, Mark will get his car back, and I'll have one less weirdo stalking me. Sounds like the pros outweigh the cons on this one to me. I guess you're right, but I don't know. I'm going to have to think on this a bit. Mark would be pretty disappointed to hear how low we stooped, even if it was for the greater good. Well, luckily I don't give a damn about Stan, so I'm ready whenever you are. Just come and find me when you're ready to do it, and we can go from there. I'll be hanging around Mark's trailer in the mornings before I head off to work in the afternoons, so come see me then. Alright, I'll remember that. Well, I guess I better get going. Break time's over. It's good talking to you, Heroine. Yeah, you too. So, nighttime? And let's check the bacon futures. 22, let's see if they go a little higher. And stamina-wise, I wonder if I can... I've heard that if you're actually sleeping in a decent place, somewhere somewhat hospitable, you don't actually need to worry about your stamina. So let's take a quick look and see if I'll survive the night. Stomach's empty. Yep, and it looks like we do need to eat. So let's down the bacon bombs. It looks like I ate one during that lunch thing. Oh well. Sleep. Better not. Even though today was one of the more tamer days for my usual. And I am going to do one of the part things before actually cutting the brakes, simply because I know you can blow someone away with a shotgun, and I'm trying to find that. I think it's here. Oh, am I in your way? Sorry about that, Heroine. I was just feeding Trinity for Mark. Here, let me get out of your way. Do you think about what we talked about yesterday at all? You mean cutting Stan's brakes? Well, yeah. I wouldn't pursue you if I didn't. I wouldn't pursue it if you don't think it's a good idea, but it's the fastest way out of this mess. I know Mark probably wouldn't approve, but I just don't want to see you get hurt behind the wheel. I don't know what he'd do if something happened to you. If anyone should be in danger, it's that sleazeball. Certainly does simplify things for us, I suppose. So what do you say? Shall we go and tip the scales in our favor or not? Well, I've got 14 days before I've got to be in San Bernardino. 3 parts to go. Not today. Change your mind, come and see me. Okay, I'm going to pick up some bacon bombs and then we're going to go get high. time as any to cash out, I think. 24 is pretty high, and where are the futures? There they are, 44. And I'm gonna pick up a few bombs. So we're going to look for the James guy, and is there a way through? Or I have to go around, it looks like. Or is that a sidewalk you can pass? Okay, yes, you can walk past the gym. I was thinking that was a fence or something. But here's James. Hey honey, what are you saying? We're gonna score a little something something? You must be James, right? Depends on who's asking. You're not a cop, right? Of course I'm not a cop. Do I look like a cop to you? I don't know, you could be like an undercover cop or something. 5-0 is sneaky as fuck. I ain't going back to jail. I was told you might be able to help me acquire some cleaning supplies. Real strong stuff. Oh, you just want to get rid of a body? Yeah, it might be able to help you out with something. A little hydrofluoric acid, I assume? No, nothing like that. Just something that'll unstick an old gear shifter. No problem, this stuff could strip the color off a rainbow. Sounds perfect. How much do you want for it? Bitch, I never said you could have any. Still don't trust your ass from Sunday. You gotta prove yourself first. What? Why? Just buying cleaning supplies here. I don't think that's illegal. Yeah, but I don't like helping cops. So until you prove you ain't a cop, we ain't doing business, you hear? Fine, how do I do that? Real simple. All I need is to see you take a hit with me. Do that, and we're all cool. You want me to smoke weed with you? Seriously? Nah, not green. James showed you a baggie of crystal. Is that what I think it is? Well, he is a chemist, so that was kind of be expected. Don't tell me you're scared now, copper. You want me to smoke that with you? Yeah, is there a problem? Never done anything like this before. This isn't an easy choice. Oh, what's it gonna be? Can I really do this? Alright, fuck it. This is what I need to do to keep things moving, fine. Let's do it, light me up. Hi, you're serious then? Am I serious about doing drugs right now? Yeah, I really am. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. James handed you a pipe. I'm still nervous. I hear this makes you hallucinate pretty hard. How will I know what's real and what's not? After this, you won't. Close your eyes and inhale deep, alright? Huh, that's strange. What is? I don't really feel anything. Does it take a while to kick in, or what? Haha, oh, I got you good. Damn, though, you're the real deal, I tell ya. What are you talking about? Shit, I ain't wasting good drugs on a cop. That kind of foolishness is bound to get you arrested. Them's candy rocks you smoking. What? Are you kidding me? Holy shit, that's not funny. Don't fuck with people like that, it's not cool. Yeah, but now I know you ain't a cop, so I guess you're alright. Does this mean I can have the stuff now, then? Yeah. Where you want it delivered? I'll get my homeboy Skinny Badger to drop it off whenever you like. Guess that mechanic stands, that's where my car is. How much do I owe you for it? Don't worry about the pay. It's worth it just so you get all fucked up like that. I ain't laughed that hard in weeks. Alright, well thanks then. I'll see you around, I guess. That was really rock candy though, right? Yeah, of course. Or was it? Okay, I don't know how you blow the dude away with the shotgun then. Whoa. Good luck out there. So, us and crystal meth. Still a better love story than Twilight. And that's it. That was a short buzz. And I don't remember if there was a figure here. So apparently there is a way to pass that without hurting anyone, but oh well. So I'm just gonna speed through this. Honestly, I don't think I believe in anything. Nothing's really certain at the end of the day anyway, so why have faith in it? That kind of doubt is hard to escape. It's gonna do terrible things to the mind too, even worse to the soul. As I've seen, you've got to believe in something, or else nothing really matters. Anyway, just question is all, etc., etc. And night of the 16th day, so this was a letdown. Still, let's down some of the bacon bombs. And that 1,000 should be enough to get us the rest of the way. And we'll save the trip from this journal. And we woke up where we went to sleep, so the stuff was not as potent as one would expect. Oh, good morning, heroine. Just saying hello to the fish. Sorry this place is so claustrophobic. Have you reconsidered my plan at all? Still think cutting Stan's brakes is wise? I really do, but again, it's your decision. What do you say? We've got 13 days, 2 parts to go. Now that I look at the big picture, maybe it's not such a crazy idea. You know what? Go for it. As much as I may not like it, it's the best option we've got. You made the right decision, heroine. Now you won't be risking your lives for the sake of that car. Right, let's just get this going before I change my mind about it. Still got a bad feeling about this. Well, alright. I'm going to head up to Stan's shop and start sweet-talking him. Hopefully it won't be too much trouble convincing him to come out. Is it supposed to be about or out? But into the scrapyard with me. Just check to make sure the coast is clear before you sneak in there. If Stan sees you before I get him out of there, he'll put the place on lockdown for sure. Right, the only problem is I've got no idea how to cut someone's brakes. Well, it's easier than you think if you know what to look for. All you need to do is cut the brake lines right in half and then put them back together with some flimsy tape. After that, things should take care of themselves. That does sound remarkably simple. Hey, I'd say it was a good plan for nothing. Okay, enough wasting time. With any luck, we can be done with all this before the morning's through. Wish me luck. Be safe. You too. And next time, Mr. Brakes meet Mr. Scissors. So until then, I'm the Dark Hero. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.